I mean, I've shit my pants, not in yoga, but like it happens. Sometimes it happens. Have you shit your pants?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it happens.
Like this week.
See?
Past is gone. Future ain't here yet. And this moment right now, well, it's already passing. So, what are we all chasing, exactly? This is a podcast about folks who practice not because they're trying to get somewhere, but because the practice itself, that's the somewhere. Welcome to the Unqualified Yogi Podcast. Right here's the only place you'll ever be, we think. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Anyway, let's begin, shall we?
It's season 1 of the Undocumented.
That's not the name of it.
Oh. It can be whatever we want.
That's it.
Welcome to season 1, Roxanne. Are you excited?
The Unqualified
That's what it is.
Yogi. I am. I'm very excited.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so before we get and introduce our guest,
Yes.
What the hell is season 1?
Season 1, we are going to do 10-ish episodes. And the title is The Path Nobody Talks About, Struggles, Failures, and Practice. And so we'll have guests on talking about that and everything else.
All right, so our first guest.
Our first guest.
Who the hell is this?
I don't know. I thought you knew her.
No. Where did she come from?
She knocked on the front door and I let her in.
Craigslist. Do you remember Craigslist? Is that still a thing?
Hey, have you ever been arrested before we start?
Right off the bat.
This is Angie Maniscalco, and she is our first guest of the Unqualified Yogi. And I've known Angie for a number of years, and she started off as a student that I met at Practicing Yoga. And I would say from the first or second time I met her, I knew that that we would be friends. I love how authentic she is. She just wears everything on her sleeve, and she is interesting and funny, and I love every minute I get to spend with her. And we're both single ladies, so we get to spend a lot of time together. So we're going to talk about all of that. But back to, have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
It's not that interesting. So I did get arrested. It was 2 times.
Oh.
In like
The
2
same
weeks.
night?
In like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I was a teenager. One was for stealing cigarettes from a Schnucks.
What kind of cigarettes were they?
They were probably Newports. I wasn't the one carrying them. A friend
Menthol?
of mine was. Yeah.
Oh.
And I didn't smoke menthol, so they weren't for me.
Arrested by association?
Yeah, because I was with them, and they had that's when the cigarettes were like out on the floor. So they grabbed 2 cartons and like put them in a big coat, and we all walked out, and we all
you
got
were
arrested.
with them. Okay.
And
But
then
you were going to smoke them. You were going to smoke some of them.
Not the
weren't you?
Newports.
Not the Newports.
No.
Oh.
No.
You're more of a Marlboro girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right.
Camel to be.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever. Tomato. And then like a week or 2 later, my best friend and I, we snuck out of my house to go meet up with our boyfriends in the middle of the night, and we got pulled over, so we got arrested for curfew, and my mom had to come pick us up.
Curfew.
That was
St. Charles.
You could
Yeah.
curfew? How?
I've never heard of that.
Wait, what?
Yep. It was like 3 a.m, and my mom had to come pick us up, and it was like in like the same time span, so I had to go to like family court. It was like a whole thing.
Was it this? Did you go to the same police station both times?
No,
Oh,
the
good.
second time we didn't go to the police station.
Okay.
Well, neither time. Our parents picked us up from Schnucks, and my parents picked us up from like a 7-Eleven or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've never been booked?
Okay.
Fingerprint.
There's been 3 times. This is terrible. This time we did go to the police station, but not handcuffed or booked.
Okay.
That was a couple of us were drinking beer at a water tower underage. I also was not drinking, but got arrested. And then my parents had to come pick me up from the police station.
Wow.
So I was I make it sound like I was a terrible kid. I was one of those kids who was a straight A student. Like I was just really good at school. So I felt like I could get away with the other stuff because like, what are you going to do? I'm going to go to college. I have good grades. Like
I'm doing everything you ask of me.
What's the problem here?
Yeah.
So I kind of took it a little too far, but I got all that out of my system before it like mattered. So
Yeah.
as an adult, I have not been arrested.
Okay. Great.
Knock on wood.
That's right.
You've just been getting more sneaky about it.
No, I have mellowed out in my old age.
How many laws do you think you break in one day? Even like the little ones, the jaywalking, running a red light. I mean,
Speeding.
7 to 10.
7 to 10. Yeah. What about you, Roxanne?
I mean, those 7 to 10, I definitely speed, but I speed less than I used to, but I definitely do speed. I don't know. This is so weird for me to say, but I've become kind of an odd rule follower in many different ways. Like it's just more comfortable to follow the rules. I'm tired of looking over my shoulder when the police are behind me. What I do wrong, they're gonna catch me. I've got my tags are up to date. I just
for the very first time ever got my tags renewed. I had some 23s going. My mom was on me. She was like, "What are you doing with 23s?" I was like, "I don't know. Like this is the first time ever." I had to go get an inspection.
And you're in the county.
You ever heard of one of those?
Yes, because I also am a rule follower.
Inspection?
Yes.
I had to go get one of those. That was a nightmare.
Have you not bought a new car ever?
So I've been a longtime leaser. I lease them to a company,
okay.
and I would just get a new car every few years.
That makes sense.
So 4 years ago, bought
Okay.
my first car ever. So
And then
that was dumb. I'm upside down on that thing. I can't get out of that for years. I'm gonna have to own that thing forever.
I feel like you're doing it
Stupid.
wrong.
Yeah, no.
Do you know your actual license expires too? You should make sure you look at that.
What?
Yeah. And
What?
I
does
knew
that
I had a
even
friend who it expired for so long,
Tags
they had to
and a
take
license?
the test again.
Yeah.
mean? Wait,
That's a thing.
wait. Oh, your driver's license.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Not the license plate, just the tag.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
That regularly expires. I'm like, shit.
Okay.
I'm at TSA, and they're like, sir.
oh,
I'm like, come on. They let me through.
right.
You know.
I just noticed somebody stole my tags off the back of my car, and I slice them up with a razor and everything, but they're still on the front, and I guess they can run my plate and tell that I've updated. So anyway, I'm in the city too, so.
Okay, so your
Okay.
tags are expired, technically.
They're not. They're valid. The one that's on there is valid.
Seems like there's a law that saying you need to go get a new tag.
There was a period of time when my tags got stolen so often that I put my plates inside my windshield because I didn't want anybody to take them anymore. Because they were also just taking the whole plate. But it had been like 4 or 5 times in a row, and I was just tired of it. And then I got a ticket for having my plates inside, and I had a friend who was an attorney that wrote this long letter, and they were like, "We don't give a shit. Put your plates where they're supposed to be." Okay.
So Angie, I've
Angie.
heard you've lived 100 lives.
I feel like I have.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
I mean, I am really good at just kind of blowing up my life and starting over. I didn't set out to do that, but it seems to have happened quite a few times in the past decade or so. So,
Does that make you anxious or excited when you do that?
I mean, it's normally out of necessity, so it's not really a conscious decision. It's just kind of an act of survival, I guess. But since I've done it a few times, I know I'm always going to come out on the other side. So now I'm not scared of it.
What was the last time? Like, what did you do to blow your life up?
Oh dear.
And how did yoga help?
Well, I was living with a boyfriend of 3 years in a house that I had bought. Thankfully, it was my house. We were on vacation in Puerto Rico. And, we'd always talked about we're going to get married in Puerto Rico. His family's from there. We're going to do a whole thing. And I was kind of getting excited, like checking out the island. And he thought it would be a really good time to tell me that he didn't want to be together anymore. So we still had 3 days left of the vacation. And I spent probably 2.5 of those days on the phone with Roxanne crying, explaining to her what had just happened. So when I came home, I, immediately put the house on the market, kicked him out, put the house on the market, moved into an apartment, and kind of had to start all over.
Started all over.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
I feel like that's not blowing my life up. That's someone else blowing my life up.
Well, like I said, not a conscious decision. It has blown up a few times, usually for reasons out of my control. But I decided how I was going to move forward and try to make it a positive experience.
Okay, she just bought another house.
Finally. So
Yes.
that was in 3 years ago. 3 years ago, that all happened, and I'm finally now settled in a new house of my own after recovering from all of that. So we can turn that page. Thanks for bringing that up.
You didn't blow your life up. Let's talk about another time when you think you blew your life up.
Let's talk about your most challenging times of your life right off the bat.
No,
Arrests.
this one's not a. You get a pass. You didn't do this. You didn't do this. You didn't ask for that.
Yeah,
Angie.
I don't know that I asked for any of them when they happened.
Maybe we need to reframe this. This is just called life.
Yeah,
This is just called life. You're
You're
not blowing it up.
just blows up.
It just blows up.
It's just what happens.
That's just life.
So tell us when you first started yoga.
Okay, well, every story seems to start with a breakup. So after our breakup, this was in 2013. So the boyfriend at the time, we had a planned vacation to Vegas. I was working at a marketing agency and I traveled all the time, and Vegas was like my favorite place, and he had never been. So I was like, let's just go, let's have fun. We had it all planned, and then we broke up, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go to Vegas. So I had asked my boss at the time, I was like, what is like a really good, safe beach I could go to by myself? And she recommended Tulum in Mexico, where she spends Christmas there every year. So I know she knows it well. So I was like, okay, changing the trip, going to Tulum, found a really cool resort called Maya Tulum. It had a really good spot. It had a couple different spaces you could do yoga. And I had never really practiced yoga before, but I was like, I'll try anything
Like
twice.
no experience with it? What was your thought at the time? Like if you talked to somebody who was doing yoga all the time, what would you think? Or would you not have even given it a thought?
It wasn't really on my radar, but since it was available on that trip, I was like, I'll try it out.
Okay.
I had tried it in high school, but
Just something to try.
yeah.
Okay.
I tried it in high school with a girlfriend, and we were like at a Club Fitness and giggling in the back the whole time because it was funny, and
Right.
That's how everybody's first yoga class is, I
Right.
feel like.
I'm going to fart.
Yeah, right. Downward dog. Like, what does that mean? That's weird.
Oddly enough, I've never heard one person fart in yoga. You'd think it would be coming out all the time.
Do you have a problem with your hearing sometimes?
No, I got great hearing. Does it happen a lot?
It does happen quite a bit.
Quite a bit, huh?
Yeah. Anytime anybody gets in a Dhanurasana in a bow pose on their belly, somebody is going to fart.
Really?
Yeah. Or poop their pants. Okay, but go ahead with your story.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah.
So I practiced a couple times while I was there and really, really enjoyed it. And then when I came home, I had noticed a new sign on a building in my neighborhood, and it said practicing yoga, like opening soon. And I was like, okay, well, it's close to home, and maybe I could be into this. Like, maybe I can make it a thing.
When you were in, I'm sorry to back up.
Yeah.
When you were in Tulum, did you do it, like you tried it once and you loved it immediately and you're like, okay, and you did it the rest of your vacation, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I went to like 4 or 5 classes while I was down there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was interested to find a place close to home where I could
You liked it.
learn more.
Yeah.
So I had looked it up online. It was like practicing yoga opening soon. I think it was like July-ish.
This is a physical sign?
Yes.
Oh, wait, and this is like side of a building?
Yeah, on the side of a building. It was
I knew what the
Right.
heck I was doing.
it was right in my neighborhood, and I was like,
What kind of font did you use?
I don't know these things. It's the second time you've asked me about font.
it was Comic Sans. No.
Oh, no. My son has taught me enough about fonts to never use that font. Okay.
In 2013, it was probably cool.
I don't think so.
Was it Papyrus?
I don't think it was that either.
But you're not saying that it wasn't.
I just don't know.
could have been. Let's go with papyrus. So
Okay.
you see this papyrus sign.
Yes,
Okay.
the papyrus
Practicing
sign, which
yoga.
is both a literal sign on a building and probably a metaphorical sign that I should join. Looked it up online. I think I went maybe the first or second week the studio was open and never stopped, basically. I was honestly going probably 5, 6, 7 times a week.
What
which
did
is
you like
crazy.
about it? I mean, besides me.
I mean, it was a community. It was really nice to walk into space and not be intimidated like by what people were wearing or what people were doing. And there was none of that. Like, I feel like the ideas I get from TV and movies and like everybody in Lululemon and I don't know, like when we were, if we were in a New York studio or something, it might be a little bit more like that. But it didn't feel like that. It felt very welcoming, very accessible.
What did you like about the way that, like, what did you like about the way that it made your body or mind or whatever it did to you?
So
Loins.
I don't know about my loins at yoga. But the job I was working in a marketing agency and I was on call 24/7. I was doing events for billion-dollar companies. And if they needed me to do something, I had to answer the phone and get it done. So it was a really nice escape for me to be able to turn my phone off for an hour and a half.
Yes.
Whatever it was.
It was a break.
It was a nice break. It was a prescribed break. There was no cheating. I couldn't, peek at my phone and see if something came through. I just didn't know until I walked out of the studio and got my yoga in for the day. So
Yeah.
it also weirdly trained me to be a morning person. I never, ever, ever would be like, I'm going to go to the gym before work. But I did go to yoga in the morning quite often until I got my dog. And then I was like, this doesn't work because it was too much.
And your dog?
And my dog's name is Yogi.
After Yogi Berra.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're the first person to guess that correctly. Usually it's like, after Yogi Bear, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not a child. Like, that's weird.
So you're a baseball fan.
I'm a big baseball fan.
Okay.
And my family's Italian.
All right.
So he's named after Yogi Berra. Also, I'm a yogi and love yoga. So it just kind of worked out. So he came into the picture. I got him in 2016. So I was pretty heavily into yoga at that point.
Can we hit the pause on the yoga story and let's talk about the dog? Because this dog.
Well, we can always pause and talk about a dog.
Yogi.
All right? This is a dog-friendly environment.
Yeah.
When I first met Angie, anybody would talk about their pets. I have cats. I love my cat that I have now. His name's Buddha. I talk about my cats, and people would talk about their dogs in class. Before class, everybody's talking, and she'd be like, "Ugh, I hate pets." She did not like. And next thing I knew, she got a dog.
Yep. A good breakup will do that to you.
I feel like when you said that, I feel like every really amazing thing is on the heels of a breakup story. Like it has been for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yogi, where did you find Yogi?
So Yogi, I grew up in a family where we didn't like animals, clearly. It wasn't a thing. We didn't have dogs. We didn't have cats. My parents were not taking care of them. And so it just was never an option for us. And we didn't ask for them.
Yeah.
We weren't interested.
You're just not a pet family.
No. So I have a sister who's 10 years older than me, and she has grown children. They were probably just starting high school at the time. So she was kind of getting a little antsy, like, well, I'm not going to have kids, but what am I going to do now? Like, to fill my time. So she ended up getting a dog, and we all thought she was nuts. We're like, what do you do with it? Like, how do you, none of us know how
Do you
this
have to
works.
change his diaper?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, what do you feed it? How do you keep it alive? Do you sneeze a lot? But she actually found a hypoallergenic dog. It's very fancy in French. A Caton de Tuliere.
Whoa.
It's like a big
Oh.
cotton
Never even
ball.
heard
I haven't either.
Most people haven't. It's like this
Catan?
Caton
like cotton.
de Tuliere.
De Tuliere. But very hypoallergenic. So she finds this dog from a shelter that's in like southern Missouri, and they would come up to like the Chesterfield PetSmart and have adoption events. So she had been like really looking for this specific breed. So she gets this dog, and I was kind of like, oh, well, that's not so bad. Like, I would maybe like to have a little animal who just like loved me and, you know, we could have each other. Like, that sounds cute.
Somebody to snuggle with.
Well, yeah. And like, I could go to the dog park and pick up a guy or, you know, have this little purse dog. I had big plans for my new dog that I didn't have yet. So my sister's still following this page and following it. And she sends me a picture of a dog named Whiskers. And she says, he's part poodle. It'll be great. He'll be hypoallergenic. And I was like, okay, like let's go meet him. So we go to meet Whiskers, and it was so cute. They rode in a truck up from southern Missouri, and we're probably in this truck for like 4 hours. And he was still on the truck when we got to the PetSmart. And when they finally let him off the truck when I got there, he immediately ran to go to the bathroom. So like he knew, he was such a good boy. He knew he had to hold it till he got out of the truck. He was so sweet. But then we kind of met, and we were both just like, what do we do? What do we do now? This is me.
Was it love at first sight though?
No.
Oh,
it was awkward.
Okay.
But I did keep him. I took him home.
It's like talking to an infant like they're a teenager.
I mean, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with the dog. Right. So like, we're just like staring at each other. It's time to go to bed, and I'm like petting him and like put him in his crate. We're both just like, what did we just do? After that, it got much easier. I don't know, instinctually kicked in. I don't know. It was great.
He's the greatest.
I love him to death. I'm still not like an overly like big pet person.
But he changed your yoga schedule.
He did. He did not like it when I would leave in the morning, because then I would just run out the door. Like, I have 5 minutes. I get to class, but if he was there, I had to let him out. I had to feed him. And I'm like, I don't have time for all that in the morning. So it was a whole thing.
Just like a boyfriend. You're like, I don't have time for this shit.
Exactly.
You figure it the fuck out yourself.
That's right.
I'm going to yoga.
Right.
Exactly. I did try that a couple times, and he just like sat in his crate and cried. So I was like, okay. The morning classes were hard. So
you switched to evening classes?
I did. So after work when I was in town and could make it. But yeah. I would come a lot at lunch too, because we were doing, you did a class for just inversions from like 12 to 12:45, and it was perfect. I could come, get my headstand, handstands in, and then go back to work. So
every week?
It was like, I think it was 1 day a week, one during the week, and then you had another one on the weekends.
Okay. I do remember one a week.
Why aren't we doing that?
Or no, because there was one in the morning at 6 a.m. and then there was one at lunch, like a Monday at 6 and then like a Wednesday at noon or something.
It is a good idea. You know, I don't run a studio anymore, but we know somebody who does that. I think that's a great idea.
That was my favorite class.
It's a great idea, and I think a lot of people, it is something that people are interested in, and when classes are too big, I can't bring people to the wall.
Right.
And so that's a great idea.
That was my favorite class. I honestly think that, I don't know, top 3 reasons I fell in love with yoga. I'm really
inversions.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm really competitive.
What's your favorite inversion?
Oh, headstand.
Okay, tripod. You go on the forearms.
Forearms.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that one's easier than the tripod?
Yeah, for me.
Oh.
It's more stable.
I had a little space in like my bedroom I could kick up and like practice, and I just loved it. I have to be good at things. So the inversions class helped me be good at things.
Oh, because it was consistent, and it was the way that we had it. And this was the inversion class that we did at Practicing Yoga was an inversion class that they did at the studio that I started at Southtown Yoga. And I don't remember, it was a traveling teacher that had come in that this was their sequence. And it was like, you hold this for a minute and then you rest, and then you hold it for a minute and then you rest. And then you go to handstand and you hold that, and it's all at the wall. And it's more about building strength than about techniques. So like, you know, if your body spends enough time upside down, you just get more natural. And it's amazing how your strength builds so quickly.
Yes. So yeah.
Do you think you get less hungry if you spend more time upside down?
No. I was never less hungry.
Okay, just random thought. Let's keep it going.
But I do not recommend taking that class after you've eaten.
No.
That doesn't go well.
Has anyone ever barfed in a yoga class?
Maybe inside their mouth and swallowed, but
Because that would be a class killer, right? You can shit your pants and the class can go on because you leave.
yeah, I think if somebody vomited, the class it'd have to be just an early dismissal. You get a refund.
Oh, man.
I would think, right? Nobody wants to practice in a room that somebody just. I don't know that has.
I would not want to practice in a class where somebody just shit their pants either.
Well, it's not like everybody knew they shit their pants. It's only happened once.
Was I in the class?
I don't know.
Who was it?
I'll be honest. I acted like I didn't know.
Do I know the person?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've shit my pants, not in yoga, but like it happens. Sometimes it happens. Have you shit your pants?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it happens.
Like this week.
See? Right now, I'm sitting in a pile. Gary and I, when we were talking about ideas for the podcast, we were like, we're going to have to talk about poop a lot.
Yeah. How could you not?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Compare and contrast Roxanne 10 years ago versus Roxanne now. What's different about Roxanne?
Her hair.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Her hair's different.
Well, yeah.
Did I have dreadlocks then?
No, that was after
you
Bali.
had dreadlocks?
I did have dreadlocks for a while.
Did
Before-
you talk
that
Oh,
was
that's
after
right.
Bali.
This was before Bali that
Yeah.
we met. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you went to my
I was-
dread. You went
I
to my
had a-
dread person.
That's right.
But yeah,
that means you've had dreadlocks.
No.
I had a good friend who still has his dreadlocks.
Mm-hmm.
He's had them for over a decade. And I had texted him and I was like, hey, who did your hair? And Roxanne went to go see that person.
Yeah. And she did it. She did it for a little while.
Roxanne had this really cute, like short, sharp, blonde haircut I was always so jealous of because I could never have short hair. I have a really long, skinny, like Sarah Jessica Parker face, and like short hair doesn't work for me. So I was always so jealous of your haircut. It was so cute.
I've had so many different hairstyles. I have no idea what it was.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
it was sassy.
So besides my hair, has teaching changed, would you say?
No,
I wouldn't think so. That's why I was curious to hear
not
the
a
answer.
lick.
I wouldn't think so.
You haven't got any better in 10 years?
No.
No,
No.
You just were that good.
she's
and you're just
plateaued.
like,
I plateaued.
Sorry to break it to you.
No,
Sorry.
it's
Good,
not
real
news
quick.
for me. It's not news to me. That's why I just keep getting new students. I could throw out the same old jokes I've been using for 20 years.
She does get new shitty jokes.
Not
What's a joke
shitty.
that comes to mind when you think of Roxanne teaching?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't mean your jokes are shitty.
They are. I'll tell you the trick. And this is for yoga teachers out there. If you get people in a, like, get them in doing some core and then say something, doesn't even have to be remotely funny. They're going to laugh because it makes them get out of it for a second. Like,
Yeah.
they're so broke up by what I just said, they have to stop core for a second.
I've got to get on my
Oh my
knees.
gosh, this is so much.
Yeah. Oh,
I know. I use it to my advantage because it makes me feel good.
And it helps us
Yeah.
when we're doing boat pose.
Yeah, get in chair pose. Not. You don't remember that joke? That was a standard.
No.
It was an old school joke of mine. We went chair pose, not bar stool pose.
Oh yeah, that's one.
And then the people who were there all the time, they could always tell when there was a new person in the class.
Because they'd laugh.
Because all that's no, but I'd start pulling all those things out again that I wouldn't have said for a long time. Because, like, sorry guys, there's a new person. They're gonna have to hear all my old material.
Okay, so you memorize who you've said jokes to, and you have this
Well, there's
like
just
weird part
regulars.
in your brain. Where you're like, I need new material. Nope, I said it to them.
If there's people that have been coming around for a month, chances are they've heard my full range of jokes by that point because it's not that many. I don't really even have standard ones anymore.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you prepare jokes.
I don't.
No, it's not like part of the sequence.
No,
What if you did a whole class where you prepared a whole skit?
no. No,
That wouldn't be authentic.
it wouldn't be authentic.
I feel like there are teachers
It'd
who
be
do that.
Really funny though, if you did it.
Really? Like
really over the top. And
yeah.
and it felt very scripted. People would be like,
See,
"What
but
the
also
fuck
that
is
would make
going
me
on?"
feel really cheesy.
Yeah.
Like I can throw it out and feel like, oh, I'm a cornball.
All right, April 1. Do it April 1.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
Now with that attitude, you're not.
it. That's right. You know who's in charge in that classroom? Me.
You do.
You're in charge of your body,
Do.
but I'm in charge of mine.
Not all the time. Which actually, we actually have to pay the bills really quick. I got us a sponsor for this podcast.
Okay.
So we have to cut to commercials. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Got to make the money.
You love kombucha, the probiotics, the energy, the gut health. Your gut loves it too, maybe a little too enthusiastically. But you also love your 6 a.m. practice. Don't choose between your passions. Namaste. In place, the only undergarment that understands fermentation works in mysterious ways. Namaste in place. Live cultured, practice covered, pH balanced for the probiotic lifestyle. Available in chakra brown and lotus white. Recommended by yogis that like to keep the party going.
So the secret is why it doesn't smell. People are using Namaste in place.
That's right.
You can go and stay in place.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Now
Now that we've
now we
paid
know.
the bills.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, let's fast forward to today and you and
No,
yoga.
no.
No, okay, no.
There's a lot of in between there.
Okay, no. There's
There's more skipping stuff.
Gosh. Okay. So what did we talk about? We talked about meeting.
Yeah. And you
Why?
loved the inversions.
I love the inversions. And then Roxanne thought it would be a really fun idea to host a retreat
In Bali.
in Bali.
what?
And like, who doesn't want to go to Bali?
With Roxanne.
Right. Win-win.
charge.
Exactly. It was
Like,
actually kind of sad. I was
2 full weeks.
2 weeks. I was saving. I was so upset. I was saving up a bunch of money because I wanted to get LASIK. I have really bad eyesight. And I had just found out that I wasn't a candidate for LASIK because I have really dry eyes because I sleep with my eyes open. But like, that's a whole nother story.
Yes, I know.
Not like all the way open, just like cracked.
Squinting.
But you had to like tape them shut for a little while, right?
Well, they like gave me a mask, but then I'd
right.
wake up and it was like I had thrown it off, and it was never going to happen for me. But I had saved up a bunch of money because I thought I was going to get the
snore
surgery.
with your eyes is what
Basically,
you do. Yeah.
I don't know. It's whatever. So when she proposed this retreat, I mean, I had to be the first person to sign up.
Were you the first?
I don't know.
Okay.
I felt like I was,
Okay.
but I was like, I'm going to that. I'm doing that. And I think that's when we really became close. Like we spent a lot of time on that trip together. We were there I was there a little bit longer. I went to Singapore on the front end for a couple days and then Hong Kong on the back end with a couple other folks. And we were pretty sick of each other by the end of that. But Roxanne was like the only person I was in love with by the end of that trip. So she did something right. But yeah, we did yoga twice a day in Indonesia. We hopped around all the islands. It was fabulous.
Was that your first time leading?
That was my
a
first retreat.
Had you scouted the place out, or were you just
No,
making it
we
up as you
used.
go?
It was a friend of a friend that were travelers. Like they didn't have a home; they just traveled, and they did retreats. And so she was a friend of a friend that lived in San Francisco, and we met or got hooked up. Lauren, she's so awesome. I haven't talked to her in ages either, but and so her and her husband did this retreat, and they organized the whole thing. So all I had to do was get the people and do the teaching.
What was the scariest moment of that trip? Anything
Scary?
Did anything bad almost happen? Nothing?
Um,
Trip to Bali, no problems? Is that what we're talking about?
well, I mean, anytime you get a group of 15 people together for 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's hear what really happened.
No. I just, personality differences.
Oh, yeah. Any fist fights?
No fist fights. I told you.
That we
I've never
know
used 'em.
of.
That we know of.
I think I would have heard. I heard about everything.
Okay.
You think there were fist fights?
There was one person on the trip, I will not name names, that partook in the alcohol a little more than
I know who you're
else
talking about. Yeah.
and went out alone a lot.
I know. Yeah.
I'm not saying that person didn't get into any
Okay.
trouble,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
they disappeared a lot.
Sure. I actually forgot that they were part of the retreat. Yeah.
Nothing scary. I think a couple of my flights got canceled and like had to figure out rebooking in a foreign country, but like nothing like crazy happened.
I had to poop my pants I didn't actually poop my pants, but I had to poop really bad when we were in a bus going from one point to another. And I was like, Bali belly is what they call it.
Huh.
And it just was like, I got to go now. I got to go now. I got to go now. And they pulled the bus over and they took me into this place that was, it was, and I know people talk about, a toilet that is not as fancy as we use, but it was so horrible. This was an actual hole in the ground.
Yeah. I remember that now that you're saying it.
Yes. Did you use it or you just remember?
No,
it?
I just remember it happening and I was like, I'm glad I don't have Bali belly.
Yes.
I do remember though, we were taking a boat to I think an island we were like relocating to,
Yeah.
and they like moved all our luggage for us. And when they did that, my yoga mat was attached to my backpack and it did not make it to the new destination. And I was like horribly upset because I needed my yoga mat. Like that was the whole point of the trip. Thank goodness whoever like ended up finding it and it did get delivered to me. But like, that's about as scary as it got.
Oh, you had some sewage issues.
Yeah, that wasn't scary. That was just kind of a headache.
Literal.
Yeah.
Roxanne told me the other day, you don't need a yoga mat. I'm like, but my knees hurt. Like, I need some padding. She's like, no, you don't.
He's soft.
Yeah, she called me soft. I'm like,
I mean, I could do it if it was bamboo floors.
I'm just giving you trouble.
no, I like the soft yoga 6 floors and the yoga mat on top.
Right.
Like when I do yoga at True Fusion, I'm like, and I, get down into child's pose, my knees go off the padding. I'm like, oh, God.
What kind of floor is that?
Hard ass fucking floor.
Yeah. Like concrete or wood?
It's a
Hard.
ass wood.
Hard.
Yeah.
It's not soft.
No. That's what most yoga studios are. It's a hard floor, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Yoga 6.
So
for
what'd you
having
end
that
up
soft
doing?
floor.
When they lost the mat?
Yeah.
They found it.
Okay.
It came like a day later or something.
What'd it smell like? Is that the first thing you did? Smell it?
I don't remember.
That's interesting. I would have smelled it.
I don't remember it being off.
Okay.
I was just happy it showed up.
We did another retreat together in Costa Rica.
We didn't.
You didn't go to that?
Mm-mm. I went to Costa Rica separately, but not with you.
Oh, I thought you went to one that I did there too. Oh, okay.
Where in Costa Rica? I'm going in January.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I went to Blue Spirit. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do another yoga retreat and I really want to go to Blue Spirit. So I just like looked on their website and joined a retreat that was already scheduled. So I ended up going with all these people from Tampa.
That you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Okay.
But like I've never met a stranger I couldn't make my best friend. So I was like, I'm either going to make some new friends or like do a bunch of yoga and be by myself, and that's fine. I did end up making some really good friends and have seen some of them since then.
Oh, how fun.
I went down to Tampa for a football game and had dinner with one of the girls, and yeah.
How many retreats have you been on? Yoga retreats?
So Bali, Costa Rica,
Tulum.
A true retreat, which was separate from
That first hotel
the first
visit.
time. Yeah, so 3.
And would you say that you talked to people from each of those still?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've gone by yourself?
Yeah.
Well, those other two.
So the Tulum one was really interesting. So after the Puerto Rico breakup and I sold my house, so I made a bunch of money and I was like, I gotta go to a beach. I gotta go somewhere and unplug. A beach that isn't Puerto Rico.
What do you mean you made a bunch of money?
Because I
On the
sold
house?
my house.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I made like profit.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
I don't know if you know about the real estate market right now, but especially back then.
I was going to say right now?
Right now, not as good, but before. So I had gone by myself back to the same place I had gone in 2013 because it's my happy place. And I was at dinner one night, and I noticed 2 girls, 3 women. They seemed like they were scouting like a location for a yoga retreat. Like I could hear them talking and whatever. So I finally was like, I have to introduce myself to these girls and just like say hi. So I did, and we got to chatting, and they said they were scouting a yoga retreat for December that year. This was probably in June at the time. And they ended up inviting me to come to Amansala, and I was like, yes.
That's amazing.
So I went.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. They all live in North Carolina, so that's like, if I ever want to go there.
I think that more people can do that. Just go on a yoga retreat by yourself. And you'll meet people.
You'll meet people, or you won't, and you'll also have a great time.
Yeah.
Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
It's kind of scary though, like going by yourself. I've never gone on vacation by myself. Never once.
I prefer to go on vacation by myself.
Vacation with other people is the worst.
For sure. I went this last July. I did a Yellowstone trip by myself. Well, with a group and I didn't know any of them, and I loved it. Like I could spend time by myself if I wanted. I could talk.
Other people by themselves.
They were with their families.
Is there a service where everyone has to be by themselves? Or
there are solo groups you can join. Absolutely.
So everyone's solo.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's some that are like all females.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So retreats. Tell us about what happened that you had to fall away from yoga. Come away from yoga.
So that was around, I was still practicing after, so I'd gone to Costa Rica. I think that was in 2017. I had just started a new job, a different marketing agency. And then, so I used to produce events for a living. So I was traveling all over the country doing these events. And we took a road trip to Nashville. I think it was like a team building experience. And I thought it was because I was in the car too long. I started getting like all this pain in my hip. And I was like, I have really tight hips anyway. Like it's always a problem at yoga. It's like really hard for me to do hip stuff.
How old would you say you were at that moment, at that time?
You're going to make me do math.
Roughly.
I was 30 something.
Okay. Early 30s.
Early 30s.
Okay.
But the pain just kept getting worse. And then I'd be on my feet at events and I'd be like complaining to people and they don't want to hear it and they think you're crazy. And I'm just like, I'm not this old. I'm not old enough to be in this much pain. Like something is wrong. So somebody had recommended I go see an orthopedist they had gone to just to see what was wrong. And they told me I had bursitis. That was not correct. So nothing really was helping. I finally started Googling, like, can somebody surgically remove bursitis or whatever causes bursitis? Because I didn't even understand what it was. I somehow got to an orthopedist, a different one in St. Louis, who could do that. He was a sports doctor. And when I went to him immediately, he's like, you have a labral tear in your hip. You need to go to our hip guy. I will get you in next week. And I was like, thank goodness. Like somebody diagnosed this finally. This was probably like a year of trying to figure out where the pain was coming from.
And how do you think that happened?
So I tell people I don't know, and I didn't at the time. But when I sit down and think about it, I vaguely remember being at the office and doing a cartwheel. And then, you know, when it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think that was it.
A cartwheel at the office. It's on brand for Angie, by the way.
Is this like 4 p.m. cartwheel or like 6 a.m. cartwheel?
Oh, like 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I had just found out that somebody in the office
got fired.
No.
Okay.
Was like a semi-pro male gymnast when they were younger, and I was like shocked.
And so you had to show them your gymnastic skills?
Exactly. I was showing off because I'm competitive.
Were you a gymnast growing up?
No.
But you just all of a sudden, how much before that had you done a cartwheel?
I
Like
could.
years?
I mean, decades probably.
You're
but
like,
in my
I've never
head,
done
in my
You
head,
remember-
it was
I could do
yesterday.
it. I
Yeah.
love that dedication. I could do a fucking cartwheel right now
I thought I
in
could.
front of the printers.
Yeah.
Is this the same place that I came and taught yoga to you all?
No.
Okay.
This is when I moved to the new agency.
She used to, there was a agency that she worked for that I would go once a week and teach yoga to her and all of her office mates.
Yeah. Ironically, same building,
Okay.
different
That was a cool
agency.
building.
I
Okay.
know. I worked there twice.
What kind of building was it? What was so cool about it?
It was just
Just-
very like industrial, like warehousey on downtown.
Okay.
Turned into an office space. But yeah, it was in that room that I did the cartwheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do people still talk about this cartwheel?
No, I don't think anybody would remember it other than me. And I didn't even remember it at first. But then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's not from sitting in a car going to Nashville. But yeah, either way, I had a labral tear. And in 2019, I finally had surgery on it. So I was not practicing because I was in so much pain from probably 2018 into 19.
And how did you do when you had to step away? Because you were coming so regularly.
Yeah, it was hard. It was really hard for me. I could tell a difference. I didn't have that time to turn my phone off and to really step away and to unplug. So I was probably a lot more stressed out just on top of being in pain, which was kind of a nightmare. So then I finally had the surgery, and it was a pretty long recovery. Like, I took 16 weeks off work. I basically took maternity leave, which is lovely. But then even when I was healed, now it's a mind game, right? Like, I go to yoga to turn my brain off. And now if I go to yoga now, the whole time I'm like, don't hurt my hip. Don't hurt my hip. Is this going to hurt? Am I going to injure it again? So like, I get all these voices that I can't turn off. And like, that's the whole reason I'm going to yoga. So it was very disconnected. I couldn't get there. And I didn't for a long time.
That's got to be so frustrating.
It was hard. It was really hard. And then like I met the boyfriend, and then COVID happened, and then I just was distracted with life and everything that was going on in the world, and everything was shut down. So yeah. It took a long time to go back to yoga. A very long time. Separately, I had started getting hip pain again probably around 2023, maybe. And I was like, there's no way I tore it again. That's not how this works. But I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, Hashimoto's, and my whole body was just like inflamed. And that's why my hip was hurting. And I completely restructured my whole diet, and that brought the inflammation down immediately. Like, the first thing I noticed when I changed my diet was that my hip didn't hurt anymore, and I immediately went back to yoga.
When you say changed your diet,
oh gosh. So when you have an autoimmune disorder, food basically irritates it. It causes inflammation, and it's not anything you would think of. So I had to cut out processed foods. I had to cut out what they call nightshades, which is like tomatoes. I had to cut out dairy. I had to cut out gluten, alcohol, sugar. I was basically just eating meat and vegetables for a long time to detox my system.
and how did you know what to make?
I did a lot of internet research. Doctors were not very helpful. I had to figure a lot of it out on my own. But it worked, and I've slowly been adding foods back in to see if I can tolerate them. If I get any reaction if I eat anything, I know that that's just something I need to stay away from. But yeah, as a rule now, I just pretty much stay away from processed foods and almonds. Almonds is the only thing I find that irritates me.
Do you still have a chef that's helping?
I do. So all of this was very overwhelming, and like going to the grocery store, I just wanted to cry. So I do have a chef who comes to my house once a week and meal preps for me. So it takes all the guesswork out of what I need to cook.
And delicious food.
Yeah. Yeah. She's amazing. She's basically a member of my family. So she's great.
So then,
How did you find a chef that just comes and cooks for you?
Yeah. So randomly, like, it had to be a day or two after I had gone to the doctor and like finally figured out what was going on. My doctor had mentioned doing what's called the autoimmune protocol diet, which is the elimination diet that I'm doing. I had seen like a reel on Instagram. A friend of mine works for this company called My Chef STL, and all they do, they're all private chefs, and they go to people's houses and meal prep for families. So I had sent him a message because I knew he did that, but it was not top of mind by any means. So sent him a message and I was like, hey, do you know if like your company works with like dietary restrictions? Cause mine's a doozy. And he's like, yeah. I'll set you up with my boss and you guys can chat. So he paired me with a chef on the team that like understood elimination diets, not necessarily the one I was doing, but like was willing to work with me and help me figure all that out. So it was really a game changer
I'm
lots of
going to
reasons.
guess that it's still cheaper than ordering Postmates every day.
So I quit drinking and stopped going out to eat, and it's probably the same if I was doing all those things. I'm single, so like I was going out all the time. So it's probably near the same of what I would spend if I was going out.
And you feel?
I feel 1,000% better. I lost like 45 pounds of all just like inflammation. It was crazy.
You're sleeping better.
Sleeping better. I just feel like a normal human again.
So you went back to yoga.
I went back to yoga, was super excited, followed Roxanne to where she was teaching at Fly. Loved that studio, really fell in love with that studio. There's a good community there. Some old folks from practicing yoga, from some folks from my work, which was fun. And then Fly closed. So I was really sad about that. I am not a hot yoga girly. I can't do it. It makes me so nauseous.
Not even 85 degrees.
No, I didn't like it when I could feel it at Fly.
Okay.
Like you'd be like, it's not. And I'm like, but it is. I have to be in this corner.
No, I mean, that's a common thing. I
Yeah.
know that people say that.
It makes me nauseous. Instead of, oh, my hip's going to hurt, I'm like, don't throw up. So I'm back to a place of like, I need to find a new yoga home. And I haven't quite found it yet, but I'm on a mission. I'm going to find it. It will happen.
And what do you think that brings to your life when you are doing it? Like, what's the drive for you to find it?
Just that grounding and that peace. It's just a reset button that I need so badly. Because now I'm in real estate, which I only know how to work jobs that you're on call 24/7.
That's why you're so good at it.
I mean, it's just all client service. So it's kind of the same as what I was doing before. And the only way to be good at that is to be available. Because if somebody calls you and you don't answer, they're going to call somebody else. So yeah, just that gift I give myself of turning my phone off for an hour and a half. I miss that.
When I did real estate, we worked together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What's the key? What's the trick to real estate?
You have to answer your phone every time it rings.
Okay. Oh, so you don't do the do not disturb.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my God. I couldn't do it.
That's why I'm no longer a real estate agent.
I think 3 people maybe are on like the favorites list that could actually like vibrate my phone. Oh.
Who are they?
Family members. Family members and good friends. But I have a lot of family members that aren't on that, like no one just write to voicemail.
Yeah.
Like someone calling me from an unknown number. Are you kidding me? What do you think this is?
I know.
I still have a ringtone that's a song that plays loudly.
Oh, what song is it?
I don't know the name of it.
It's Britney Spears. No, it's heavy metal.
No, it's not. It's
not
kind of
System of a Down?
No, because I mean, it's already obnoxious, but that would be even more obnoxious. It was when I was like a teenager and in my 20s and people hated me, but
Is it when one person calls?
no, always.
Oh,
Anyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's not, I don't have it on vibrate. I usually don't have it on silent. Like I have to hear the ding. I have to hear the
Oh my
phone ring.
gosh.
Yeah. That's how I have
Is
to.
it-
that's why I.
respond.
That's
Is
why
it
I'm not.
I Get Knocked Down?
No.
That's what I have again.
The song is called Down. It's like do 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 do. Okay, I don't know.
I don't
It's in
know.
a commercial.
going.
No.
Okay.
I almost had it.
Are you down, diddy down, diddy down?
Oh, I do know what it is
yeah.
now.
You've
yeah.
heard it.
Yes.
You've heard it
Yeah.
ring.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Okay. Well,
See?
Yep.
I'm not a professional singer.
Yeah. I was not. I like do not disturb.
Yeah.
And when I did real estate, I was like, okay, I worked from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I tried to be really strict with those times. And so I would wake up and I would have my meditation practice, or I would, watch more realistically. I mean, I did do meditation at that time because it was such a crazy time in my life, but probably also watch Real Housewives before. But I had my 8 o'clock start time, and then 9 o'clock I would shut it off. And I told my clients at our first meetings, and it just, they want to be, people want you all the time.
They do.
That wasn't the right profession for me.
I don't know how to operate any other way. I'm a workaholic.
Yeah.
Work's kind of always been my identity. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what it is.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
And the whole thing of this podcast is like, we're not trying to make ourselves some perfect being. It's like, it's getting settled in right here and now as we are, right?
Yep.
And I'm a neurotic person and a little hyper and spastic, and you like to work. So
I do.
Do you like to get jacked up?
because I like to get jacked up. He says that's he's gonna put. Did you do it?
No, not yet.
That if I text him, that's gonna be the sound that I like to get jacked up.
I'm more of a downer girl myself. I don't need uppers.
No.
Like I'm high energy. I run high energy. During COVID, I decided that it's actually like high functioning anxiety that I think.
Yeah.
So this is a good example. Roxanne actually asked me one time when we were working together, she goes, like, what would happen if you didn't do all the things on your to-do list? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I would do them. Like there's no not doing them. And she's like, interesting.
Because I don't do. I mean,
Yeah.
I do. I have to-do lists. Everything is in my. And when I was in real estate, I don't have that much to do anymore. But, make some pumpkin soup and
Apple pie.
repot some plants. That's what I did today. But on my calendar when I was in real estate, I would have like my to-dos, and then it would be like, oh, that one's getting moved. That one's getting moved. That one's getting moved.
Giving me anxiety.
Yeah. I mean, it was very,
Yeah.
take it as it comes.
No, I decided anxiety is kind of my superpower.
Yeah.
It's good when it's good, but it's not so good when things are bad.
Yoga.
So yoga.
How often are you doing the to-do list, creating more to-dos on this list?
I mean, it's a constant vicious cycle.
So just always.
Always.
Do you have a list on your
Phone call.
phone?
I have like scratch paper at my
Yeah.
desk. Yeah.
No digital lists. Just
I'm a
written
grandma.
lists.
I have a PC. My cell phone still rings out loud. I carry a lot of paper. I don't trust it. Like my computer's starting to act a little weird, and I'm like, okay, this is stressing me out. Like I'm probably going to need to get a new one soon because if it crashes, my entire life is on it.
What would happen if you lost your to-do list packet? Would you just be like, I don't know what to do? Or do you have it memorized?
I don't know what do I do now?
It lives at my desk, so don't like take it places purposefully.
So if somebody were to have taken this to-do list,
I have a bigger problem. Something else is happening. Who is in my house? No, I mean, I would remember it. I have like backup I have a lot of checklists.
you have a backup to-do list.
Yeah.
You make them. You hide one.
It's not hidden.
Another
So like,
location.
yeah. So I do carry with me, like each file for each client will have its own checklist, and that I do carry with me. But like the urgent things I need to do today lives at my desk.
Do you give yourself rewards when you finish things early? And you're like,
That's a great question.
Mama's getting a pumpkin spice latte today.
I don't know that I need to complete something to give myself a reward. I'm pretty generous
Yeah.
with the rewards.
Let's talk about these rewards.
I like it.
I am a
reward.
treat yourself kind of girl.
Yeah.
I spoil myself often. Especially I had to give up coffee for a very long time with my diet, and then slowly added it back in and realized I could have oat milk. So like my first Starbucks back from that was like the greatest thing in the world.
And
So,
you
yeah.
work hard.
I work hard.
As we talked about this before.
Yeah.
You know, treat yourself.
I like treats.
Yeah.
Outside of coffee, what's one level up treat? In between a yoga retreat and
Concert tickets.
oh, all right.
Out of town
Out of
concert
town
tickets.
concert tickets. I will travel for music. Yes. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit below a yoga retreat. It's not 5, 7, 14 days in Indonesia. So
We've compared, we've talked about this when we did our episode 0 about the things that, we've been sold on the internet. And we've compared notes on things that we've been sold. And, she is, she's in real estate and does very well and is very busy. And I'm a yoga teacher. So her splurging on some of these things is a nice treat for herself. Me is insanity.
Yeah. And
I wanted to buy, Pamela Anderson has some new pickles out. I love pickles.
Pam's Pickles.
Pam, how much was that
Pam's
jar?
Pickles?
I don't know.
No.
That's what I call them.
But how much was that jar?
I don't remember.
It was. I did not buy it because it's insanity. But I mean, I thought about it. I think it was like $80.
For a jar of
For
pickles?
a jar of pickles.
And I am different. I wouldn't have even thought about it. I just would have bought it.
Yeah, I'm that way too.
I am big on consumerism.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I went to Anthropology to return a dress yesterday. I was like, I don't need it. It's a little tight. Walked away with two different dresses, like that I don't even need.
So your front porch is littered with brown boxes.
Yeah.
Every day. And how fun is it when you order something and then you forget and you open it and you're like, oh, yes.
You haven't
had
been
no
paying
idea.
attention. I
Yeah.
keep lists.
Oh.
There are no
that doesn't-
surprises.
Oh. Don't make a list with those, you know?
It's all, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Chronologically.
It's all in there.
This is going to be arriving at Tuesday by 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And if not, you're like, son of a bitch, I'm calling someone. You're
Yeah.
on the phone.
I got to call and yell at someone.
Yeah.
You know, I gave up Amazon for a while. Like canceled my Prime membership. It was like no more brown boxes. What was that movie? It was a documentary that was out. Neither of you watched it. And it was anyway. I'm going to be a downer. You guys are talking about treats and fun stuff, and I'm going to be like,
No.
the earth is being littered with trash.
Was it the fast fashion one? I didn't watch it, but I know there was
It did talk about that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
We're sending our trash to other countries, and for us, it's out of sight, we're just, anyway.
Yeah. I have cut back.
Yeah,
A lot.
You know what? You do you, and I think that's great. What about you, Gary? You're off the hook on all this. Do you keep a to-do list?
I used to.
Okay.
Yeah. Digital. I mean, I used to manage 15, 20 people all day, every day, working for me. So, I mean, they're spending my money.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the to-do lists were not only to-do lists, but they're tagged based on department, based on deliverables, based on their day.
Were they color-coded?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do like a color coding.
I'm a big Airtable user. I don't know if you.
I don't
guys
know what that
about
is.
Airtable. It's like if Excel married like a Monday.com or like a CRM, like
I don't know what
task
that is.
management.
either.
I can't write anything down. See, like, I mean, those are just two of my like paper to-do lists. I'll start. I'm gonna be like, listen, this is the week where I'm gonna start writing to-do lists. I'll lose that
Yeah.
immediately. I've got stacks of the same ones all over this house. You open it up, you're like, oh, this is from 1998.
Still didn't get it done.
I need shit pinging my phone. I need it emailing me. I'll get it done then.
But you don't really keep it. You don't have a to-do list crazy right now.
For work, yeah, no,
Okay.
I do. I got a lot of things going.
Okay.
A lot of there's like hundreds of deliverables that are digital that I need to get done. So I'll tag them and
Okay.
yeah, no, unfortunately, I'm actually a little bit organized. I
Yeah.
don't want to admit it.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm
With my
organized.
life, though, my insurance will lapse all the time. I'll be like, shit, I've been driving uninsured for 2 months because some
And
auto
no
payment
tax.
didn't happen. My water got shut off once. Oh, has that ever happened to you guys? Because you just
No.
Well, you know what? My electricity.
Never.
My electricity. I used to be the kind of person that was like, you've heard
it
this
was
story.
on auto pay. I thought it was.
I used to be the kind of person that thought a bill didn't really need to be paid until it came in a bright color.
Yeah, right.
Like
I'm the
that.
same way. Like,
That's when it's serious.
Yep.
And so my bright color came, and it comes by the time you get the bright colored letter, I would go to I'd go to Schnucks and stand in the line to pay my utility bills at Schnucks. And so I did it because it was like they were going to shut me off the next day. So I went to Schnucks, I paid my bill, and then the next day I came home and I didn't have electricity. And I lost my shit. called Amber and Yui. I paid at Schnucks yesterday. Like I think I'm responsible. And, there's no reason you guys should have cut me off. And it happened to be the day that they were going to cut me off. So they sent somebody out. A fuse had blown.
Your fuse?
I was in an apartment. It was just a blown fuse. If I had gone downstairs and looked, but the first thing I thought of is they cut me off because I didn't pay.
Mm-hmm. Remember the first day we were going to meet about this, like a month ago?
Oh, that's right.
And
that was water.
I was like, no, that was gas. Mm-hmm. I get up.
You had a leak.
I get up, take a shower. I'm like, oh, this shit's cold. Like, that's not right. And I got a stack of mail upstairs like you've never seen before. It doesn't look like I've opened mail in years because I haven't. This shit's on auto pay. I don't need to open up all of this trash. I just let it stack up. It's fun. It's like an art experiment and see how high I can get it.
Like Jenga.
Yeah. So then I'm like, oh, okay. All the water's basically cold. This is unacceptable. I'm a big fan of scalding hot showers 3 times a day before, after. I'd take a hot shower during yoga if I could. Mm-hmm. That shit's off. Finally I'd start cycling through and they're like, you need to call and schedule a time to get your water meter updated to a new water meter. And of course I didn't respond to any of that shit. This is the first time seeing it. So they're like, we shut your gas off. So I had to call. So he comes out, basically like upgrades it, and he's like, yeah, nope, there's a leak somewhere. I'm like, if I had a leak, wouldn't I be smelling? He's like, I don't know. He left. I was without hot water for 5 days. It was terrible.
Do you know there's a practice to take cold showers in the morning?
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck that nonsense, right? Am I right?
Fucking ice bath? Like, who does that?
Fuck
Crazy
you,
people.
What are you, Joe Rogan over here?
Have you ever taken an ice bath?
Oh, yeah. No, it's intense. Yeah.
No.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It gets you going. It gets me jacked up is what it does.
Well, see, so I feel like the shower is, and it's not like I take an entire cold shower all the time. Sometimes I do, but often, not every time, but often just the last little bit. I'm finished showering and I'll just turn it all the way on cold and I'll just stand in the freezing cold water. And it's a practice of, same as like meditation. Like there's stimulus and you don't have to respond to it. You can breathe and you can relax into it.
Do you give out a yell?
No.
No?
No yell.
Keep it in?
It's just a breath. Maybe there's an internal yell. A little bit of,
ooh. A yell. It's not pretty.
But I don't like saunas.
Oh, I love those.
No.
That's basically why I got a lifetime membership. I just go there and sit in the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
Sweating it out with all the old naked guys. Why do they have to be naked in there?
I've never been in there. I wouldn't know that.
These old
We're not like that in the women's locker room.
No.
We're not walking around.
They're walking around naked in there. Stop it.
I've heard that.
Doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Are you doing it just to fit in?
No, absolutely not.
Running away.
They're just in their towels, and then the towels fall off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? Stop it.
In the sauna.
I'm in there in shorts. I have a towel, because apparently it's probably good to have a towel. No, they're just like, oh. And these are not in shape men.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Have you ever done like a nudist event? Or not event, but like party or I went to one once, but like nudist beach or how about on a cruise at the top level?
Nudist
you can be
beaches
near.
are never full of the people you want to be there.
Yeah, agree.
Never.
No, I'm good.
Self included. I mean, it's not like people are getting in line to see this naked. I wouldn't consider myself top tier. No. Well, I will tell you, I did it once, and I went out to the country, and somebody was having a pool party, and they were like, if you want to, you can get naked, but no pressure, whatever you want. Well, I get there, and everyone's naked, and I'm like, okay. And it's all different body types, and it was awesome. Like, it becomes a non-thing. Like, everything that you're thinking, it's because you're sitting in this because the judgments you're making of other people are because you're making judgments. You know how we do this. Once everybody's naked, it's just like, yeah, we went hiking through the woods with just tennis shoes on. I don't know.
This is not the same thing. But one of my favorite things to do in Tulum is they do like a Mayan clay mud bath.
Yes.
And I had signed up for it the first time I had gone, and I didn't really know what it was. And I hadn't gone in yet. And I had seen some naked people down by the ocean, and I was like, that's weird. I wonder what they're doing. And then like an hour later, I go, oh, this is what I'm doing today. So like they massage you with all the clay, and then you walk naked into the ocean to rinse it off. So like all the minerals and stuff.
So you were naked.
Yeah. So it's not like a nudist
because you had clay on
gathering,
you.
But yeah, to wash it off, like in
Yes.
the ocean in front of whoever might be on the beach.
And
And it was fine. Like
That's right.
it was exhilarating. Like it
Yes.
was amazing. I don't know that I want to do that like in South City, but
Would you do yoga naked in public?
Is that a thing? Is there?
it is
Yeah.
the studio that my friends in North Carolina, they have like a naked yoga class.
There used to be one here on Cherokee Street. I didn't go. It's since closed. And then there was a men's group that met on Grand for a long time, but women weren't allowed in there. Just men.
The same guys in the sauna.
But you know what? I
Guys
think
in the
it's
sauna are not doing yoga. I can confirm that for sure. And like the eye contact, the unnecessary.
yeah,
You just feel them staring at you too. You're like, what are you staring at me for?
right,
Come on.
right.
Weird. It's
They're
just,
like, why do you have your shorts
it's
on?
just weird.
What's
people.
wrong with you?
It's just weird people being weird in public.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with nudity.
No, there's not. There isn't. There definitely isn't.
I think we make it weird.
It's the acting weird on top of it.
That's right. Eye contact when you're. That is.
Or like a pressure to like do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no pressure.
No.
I think if there was, I would do a naked yoga class in St. Louis for sure. And I think that I think it would be really freeing if you'd be interested. And if you're not interested in it, no mirrors would be in that room.
Yeah.
No mirrors.
Yeah.
I don't want to see myself doing naked yoga.
Is it co-ed?
I don't think, I don't think it,
Don't you think
because,
there's always going to be a guy that ruins it though? There's always going to be a guy that's like, well, what's he in here for?
it's really funny because I feel like I hear men say that coming into yoga classes, and I don't know if you've had an experience. I've taught so many classes. I don't remember feeling ever a single man was there being creepy in class. I don't remember ever being like, this guy is here just to scope out women. But I know that is, I've heard men say that that's like a fear that they have, or not a fear, but that they get nervous because they don't know what they're doing, but they're scared to look around because they're scared that like the people are going to think that they're being stared at, like the men in your sauna staring, when they're really just not knowing what to do. They can't figure it, but anyway.
The good thing about yoga is that literally nobody is paying attention to anybody else. Like I'm
Right.
focused on me, on my mat.
Right.
I don't even know who's standing next to me.
Right.
So
Right.
if somebody was being weird, I probably wouldn't have even noticed.
Right. Yep. Because you're in your own little world.
Right.
Yes. You've dropped in.
Yeah.
I feel like when you first start out, you are focused on what other people are thinking and looking at you. So how do you get past that point so you keep coming and you do shut it off? You know what I mean?
I think I focused more on the teacher and like the cues they were giving.
Wouldn't you say, though, that everyone's biggest fear is like,
Yes.
because I hear it regurgitated a lot by other teachers. Don't worry about what the person next to you is doing. It's just about what you're doing. It wouldn't be a thing if teachers weren't constantly saying this in classes, right? Like it is a thing. Like it is a fear that other people have because I hear.
I
other
thought you
people
meant
say,
like
I am worried. Like the person next to me is super flexible. So how do you get past that point?
Yeah, I think where she's talking about, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Like that's the goal, is to be able to come in. And if you do notice someone else, it's like a appreciation, not a comparison. But I do know that I think that having mirrors makes it more challenging because, and I know even for myself who's done yoga for a long time, when I look at myself in the mirror and I see everyone else, I'm like, oh, wow, my body looks different than this body. And it's just shape wise in the mirror. And so then the conversation is like, am I doing, for students who come in that they do this, then the conversation is, am I doing it wrong? I don't look like that. And this person looks like they know what they're doing. So am I doing it wrong? Whereas we don't all look the same, and we don't look the same in our postures either. So how do you get there? Just keep coming, just keep practicing. Probably. I think it's just time. If you're not somebody who just drops in right away. And I mentioned that that's something that I loved about when I first started too. I didn't feel that. But if you are somebody that feels that, I think that it is just a coming back, and you just, that's got to get boring eventually, right? You start celebrating like what you're doing. And you do realize one of the things I love seeing people do in classes, and I tell them this, is people taking modifications. If everyone's in a high lunge, but you need to put a knee on the floor, put a knee on the floor. And the more people that do that, for the people who are self-conscious, the more it gives them permission. They don't need permission, but the more that they feel like they're given permission to take those modifications. So I know there are some teachers that are like, I don't want to go to a class where people are doing something completely different. I am like, if you are listening to me, like my job's done. I don't care if you're doing what I say to do. Like you're listening to you.
You will never find me in a bridge pose without a block.
I get 2 blocks
every time.
Class, no matter what.
Supported bridge all day.
And why is that? Because of pain?
Lower back, yeah. Doesn't feel good. In any way, shape, or form, a bridge pose does not feel good to me. I need the support.
I wonder if I worked with you on it, if we could find, but you don't care. You're happy.
I love my supported bridge.
Great.
That's what I need.
There you go. Great.
And yoga blocks. Shouldn't everyone just grab them for every
Okay,
time?
it looks like there's yoga blocks and bolsters on this wall.
Yeah.
There are.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
At first I was like, that's what it looks like. But then I'm like, is it soundproofing? I'm so confused. Okay.
No,
we could do yoga right now.
We get weird down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So I started doing this thing down here in this basement on full moons called micro retreats.
Okay.
And it's basically a 90-minute class, and I mix this like soundscape of like hundreds, sometimes thousands of different sounds layered in with like Alan Watts, more of like a restorative. We're not really moving that much. It's not vinyasa. We're not flowing. And it's really just to get you into a deep meditative state, but with music and with a gong or like those, I think they're over there, Kochi bells, or like ocean drums.
What are Kochi bells?
Kochi bells?
Kochi?
Yeah, you ever heard of them?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, you want to have the Kochi bell experience?
I bet I know what they are. I've just never heard of them. Do you know what they are, Angie?
I don't know the name.
Are we running real long again, Gary?
We're almost at like 1:20.
Oh, I've seen those in when I do like a sound bath. They walk around with those. It sounds like rain.
So I did get really big into sound baths when I couldn't do yoga.
Yeah.
That is something that I would do.
What did you like about them? Relaxing? Same. Shut off.
Take off
Yeah.
your earphones. I'll do a little. Close your eyes. Isn't that just lovely?
Yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah. Your face relaxed. My turn.
You're up. Close your eyes. Oh yeah. So I walk around and I'll give everyone.
Oh, I like
a solid
that.
minute with your eyes closed, like on your back, legs up, on a bolster.
I'm into
Those
that.
are beautiful.
I'm into that.
And how do you spell those?
Kochi.
Kochi. Yeah. And how come you're not doing that anymore?
I've done it. I had been doing it at True Fusion on full moons, but the scheduling of full moons got really funky, and I started like interfering with other people's classes, and they wanted to do it too late. It just kind of became a scheduling nightmare, and like I wasn't not doing it for the money, but I would spend probably 8 hours mixing this one 90-minute track.
Right.
So I'm losing money big time.
Right. It was a passion project.
It was definitely a passion project. I do it more privately now, and it's like those Kochi bells were introduced to me on an ayahuasca trip.
Okay,
And
yeah.
that, like, laying there, and Peter was his name, like, amazing musician. He's based in Denver. He came around at one point. I don't know, at one point. That was so life-changing to me, of having him just, like, on both sides of my ear doing that. And I was, like, flying through space at, like, 1,000,000 miles an hour, like, talking to aliens. I was like, oh, this is great. And he had, like, 1,000,000 instruments and play. Like, so a lot of what I did is influenced by what he does during ayahuasca trips. So it's like 1,000 sounds. You're laying there with a lot of other people. It's kind of the same thing, but no throwing up. You know, like, no throwing up
Without
in my classes. Yeah.
Or the pooping.
Or the poop. Yeah. That's way cleaner.
Yeah.
Way cleaner.
Yeah. I like it. I like those a lot.
Yeah.
How'd we get there?
I don't even know.
I don't
I
remember.
don't remember either.
It's good
Oh,
stuff.
people being comfortable. No, that wasn't it either. I don't know.
Oh, I was asking about the shit on the wall.
Oh, that's it. That's right.
Yeah.
Angie wants to hit the gong too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like fun.
All right.
I like loud noises.
Do you want to do that during the podcast or after?
We can do it later.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Okay.
All right. So if I'm in, all right. So do you sell or help people buy real estate?
Both.
Okay, both. So
Yeah.
if I'm someone in St. Louis that needs someone who's going to answer their phone apparently 24/7, how do I find you?
I do have a website, but the easiest way is, like I said, just to call me or text me. Should I say?
What's your website? I mean, do you want to, if you want to throw it out here, there might be 12 people listening, so one person might need it. Listen, if you
It's
have
up to
a
you.
website,
I don't know what it is.
Put your phone. Do you?
you don't know. Listen,
I mean, it's some
someone-
combination of, it's like Angie. I don't know if it's Angie.Maniscalco or.
AngieDoesRealEstate.com.
No, it's not. It's.
Listen, it's going to be after tonight. We're going to build it. Angie Does Real Estate.
Angie does real estate.
Can we like link it? Can we put it in the
Yep.
show notes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it'll be in the show notes.
Okay,
If you
perfect.
need someone
There you
with
go.
real estate,
Yes, all my contact info will be on there. But yeah, call me. I'll answer.
do you have any? Kinda
She'll
like-
put you on her to-do list.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Jerry Springer?
No.
Do you
Yes.
know, but do you know about his like final thoughts?
No.
Okay, Roxanne, do you have any final thoughts? Kind of like
I don't remember his final thoughts.
You don't. At the end of every show, Jerry Springer
I wasn't
would, like,
watching for
break
his final
down-
thoughts.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, so what kind of did he have deep thoughts?
Yeah, it was like deep thoughts at the end of like a WWE SmackDown.
Yeah.
Where he's like, well, this is what we learned about living together, and like,
Okay.
it'd be like he didn't write it; he just read from a cue card. But
Okay.
so,
So what did we learn today?
to-do lists are good apparently, and you write them down. It's two people who write stuff down. I need to figure out how to write stuff down. I don't think I could read my own handwriting.
Oh, I can't oftentimes. I'm like, who wrote this?
Yeah.
Oh, me. Yeah. Terrible.
To-do lists.
Go on retreats alone.
Go on retreats alone.
Pants optional.
Hands optional.
Say, listen to your body,
Yeah.
and it's okay to blow up your life and start over. It'll all work out.
But you didn't.
I'm
blow
not
your
saying
life.
I caused it.
I feel like you need a pass here. You didn't do this.
I know, but
you
it
didn't
still
blow it up.
I know it's a feeling.
Yeah.
I think that whether or not it isn't like oh God, I did this. My life
Yeah.
blew up.
Yeah.
And I had to start over. And I've I always phrase it as, because mine have been shifts in life. And I say I've reinvented myself 3 or 4 different times. So like when my kids were going off to college and they didn't know, or my daughter didn't know what she wanted to do. You know, they want you to know what you want to do when you're like in 8th grade.
Right.
Like, I was like, I didn't figure out what I wanted to do until yesterday. I mean, this was new. This is a new thing, and this is fun. But like, it's always evolving. And I'm saying all of that, because I've reinvented myself many times. And often that comes, you got to blow something up to do something new a little bit.
Yeah, just need a little push.
Yeah. Whether you do it or somebody else does it, still feels like a new start.
Yeah.
But I think that one of the things, a takeaway for people is, even if you're 30 something years old, early 30s, and you have pain, I think that if it's an ongoing thing, I know I see a lot of people come in doing yoga in pain. And, they get to make decisions for their body, and they're like, I'm taking it easy. But they're not always taking it easy. And, get it checked out, because you don't want to do more damage. No. I don't know if you could have done more damage but you don't need to be in that much pain for that long.
No, it's the best decision I ever made, was to have that surgery as quickly as I could.
Right.
Now I'm all better. Now I can run.
Right.
If I wanted to. Who wants to do that?
We talked about that.
No one.
Right.
Sounds like a punishment.
People
running.
do like running.
People love it. People are nuts.
I don't think so.
He thinks they're all lying.
Oh no, people love it.
I think they're just telling you that.
No, it might be trauma informed. I don't know.
No, it's like meditation. They get into a clip. But just because it doesn't work for...
It makes my thighs itch. It's a thing. Ask AI about itchy thighs and running.
Oh, yeah, we have a question.
All right. We should fire up. His name is Brandon. It's not AI.
He's not AI, Angie.
Okay, so, all right, we've got a question. Why would your thighs be itching while running, and what is this person doing right or wrong, or how should they change it so they're not with itchy thighs so much?
The mysterious case of the itchy running thighs. Well, it might be as simple as your skin throwing a little protest cardie because of friction, or maybe it's your body's way of saying,
It's not inner thighs. Oh, I'm sorry.
Absolutely, no thighs about it. Sometimes your skin just wants to say, hey, I'm itchy, pay attention to me. So yeah, it could be about the clothes, it could be just a little friction or dryness, or maybe it's the universe's cheeky way of reminding you that even running has its quirky little mysteries. And hey, I could be totally off track here, pun intended. Maybe it's just a sign to try a different pair of shorts or a bit of moisturizer. Who knows? I'm no thigh guru, but it's fun to guess.
It's not the skin. It's internal.
It's like the blood flow.
It's like the fat coming loose or something. It's not like an irritation.
Okay.
It's inside.
Inside
Yeah.
is itching.
Yeah.
Interesting. Are you running in jeans?
No.
My mom used to make me play soccer in jeans.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's abuse.
My sister and I will attest to it. There's pictures of me in my soccer. I'd have my soccer uniform. She made me put the shorts on over my jeans.
What? To serve what purpose?
To keep me warm and to keep me from scuffing my knees.
Yeah.
Because the jeans were some extra.
You know how much
she made me
Band-Aids
and my
were?
sister.
You know how much Band-Aids were back then?
Hospital visits.
Oh, yeah.
Knee pads.
Yeah. Neosporin? Costly.
But they're my yearly soccer photos was me with one knee on the ground, one foot on the ground with a soccer ball in my jeans.
Okay, that should be your Halloween costume.
I'm going to be a pickle.
Pam's pickle.
Not a Pam's pickle, but I do love pickles, so I'm going to be a pickle. What are you going to be? Are you going to dress up?
I'm going to wear a leather dress. So I'm going to try to find maybe a witch hat or something. But I bought a black leather dress.
Is it from Anthropology?
It is.
All right.
What about you,
You
Gary?
got me.
Oh, I was recently informed that I'm going as Sailor Moon's. I don't know if it's her boyfriend, tuxedo mask. It's
Okay.
like a long red cape.
I don't know who it is.
I had to look it up.
Okay.
Going with someone who is Sailor Moon,
You're a new friend.
and therefore like that mask, I offered the mask. I was like, hey, I'm going to go as this person. And she was like, maybe not.
I've got a better costume for you.
Maybe not. But I think you're right. I don't think I could have lasted very long. And maybe I could have, but
In that mask?
I probably would have had an itchy face, like internally, not on the epidermis.
I'm going to do some research and get back to you.
You can put that in the notes, too.
We'll put that in the show notes.
Yeah.
All right.
If there's any doctors listening.
Thank you for being on, Angie.
Yeah.
Thank you
I
for
really
having me.
appreciate it. Our first guest, and I am so glad that it was Angie because I've known her for a while. And, this is, I mean, I know it looks so natural, but it's not. It's like nerve-wracking. And so to have somebody that I know on, thank you for being here
Thanks for having
and
me.
sharing your personal stuff.
Of course.
And on that note.
Well, there you have it. Another hour, another conversation, another reminder that none of us know what we're doing. Confucius say, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. So we keep going. Slowly. Very slowly. Thanks for walking this path with us on the Unqualified Yogi Podcast. For more slow walking and deep wondering, mosey on over to the unqualifiedyogi.com. Till we meet again, may your mat be sticky and your mind be quiet. Though let's be honest, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.